Guys, how do I open the Word software? How do I open the software, Microsoft Word software? Where do I click? Go to taskbar, yeah, and then I click on the start menu. This is taskbar. The whole thing is taskbar. In taskbar, I have to click on the start menu, and then I can click on the Word directly. Or if you don't see it, what you should do, you just type WORD Word, and then click on the app. Once this is open, where do I click? Blank document, exactly, blank document. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do same recipe like we did last time, and then what we'll do is we'll add other elements to it, the new topics to it. Okay, so for example, whenever you're doing a Word document, never format it in the beginning. Worry about the formatting towards the end. When I say formatting, what do I mean formatting? Adding color, size, yeah, or making it underlined, bullets. Those formatting, don't worry about it now. Just worry about it after finishing the document. Okay, so let's do a document. So just I want to do a recipe again. Something new recipe, anyone can suggest? We already did biryani. Did we do biryani or not? You know what is biryani?
Cake.
Cake? Okay, that's common topic. Okay, making a cake. We'll go with the cake, it's easier. Can you see it, all of you? Okay, so making a cake. So here, to make it bigger, I just click this zoom button. Yeah, I zoom it so that you can all see it. For me, I don't need it, but I think just to make it clear, we can do it.
We're going to go to bullets.
Size. No, that's size. That is different.
Yeah,
here I'm zooming that information. I'm not making the text size to from 8 to 12. No.
Okay.
Here the whole text is now 100%. Normally, if you go back,
and this will be.
This is a normal. This is 23%.
Yeah.
This is 53% of the same thing. 100% of the same thing. We keep it to 100%, or maybe a little bit more, maybe 116 or something.
What is it called?
It's called zoom feature.
Zoom feature.
Yeah, zoom.
It's always there.
It's always there on the right, on the bottom here. It's always there. Okay, and then all I have to do is here I type the word making a cake, and then I press enter to go to the next line. Okay, I press enter. Now I type ingredients, and I put a colon, and I press enter. So what are the ingredients we need to make a cake?
We need this sugar.
Flour, sugar,
Flour,
Salt,
water,
butter,
butter. Okay, butter. Anything else? Egg. Yeah, eggs is important. I can make egg free eggs. Yeah. Anything else? Chicken? No, not for cake. Okay. Anything else?
maybe flavor.
Flavors. Yeah. Some flavors. Whatever flavor we need. Like vanilla, chocolate, or whatever flavor.
What's that? Okay, what is what's that?
Yeah, vanilla.
Did you put milk?
Oh no, we'll put milk. We'll add milk. Okay. So I'm just going to make some mistakes with the word also. Butter, I'll make a mistake. Sugar, I'll make it with mistake. Yeah, some mistakes we'll make. Salt, I put double T. So I put triple T here. Okay. So now we have some information here. Now, you said milk, right?
Yeah, milk.
Okay, I'll just go with the milk. Eggs. After eggs, I type milk, and then I come down. Okay. So here, I want to do the preparation. Okay, before I do preparation, I want to add a picture. How do I add a picture? I want to add two pictures of a cake. So if we making vanilla cake, I want to make a picture of vanilla or a chocolate cake. How do I add a picture? Yeah, we normally go to
Google.
insert, okay, and then you go to picture, and you say,
Online.
yeah, if you have your own picture for camera, you say this device.
Online.
But if you don't have your own picture, just say online.
Okay.
Okay, and then in online, all you have to do is search for vanilla cake. Cake. So here there are plenty of vanilla vanilla cake. I just go with the first one, let's say this one, and I say insert. Okay, the picture they give is too big, so how do I make it smaller? I go to one of the corner, either here or here, one of the corner, and or here, and then click and hold the click and drag inward. So I made the picture smaller. Now if I want to go to the next line, what should I do? Click after the picture. Can you see the cursor is flashing now? After the picture, can you see? And I press enter. Okay, I want to add another picture. For example, I go to the same insert, picture, online picture, and here you just call this time chocolate cake. Okay, I'm adding two pictures. Let's say I like there are many pictures. I'll go with this picture. It looks like caramel, but still it's okay. Insert. So now it's downloading this picture. Again, this picture is bigger. We want to match it to this size. So what you can do is you can go to the corner, click and drag inward. Okay, you go to the corner and drag inward. Go to the corner and drag inward. Yeah. Okay. Is it almost same size now? Okay. But I could have put the picture here. Yeah. So what should I do? Click in this button here. That button. If the button is not coming, then you should go to other option. But the button is there. Otherwise, you can go to arrange. From the picture format tool. Yeah. From the picture format, click on arrange and text wrap, and you say square or tight. So I say one of them, any one of them. Once you've done it, I can move the picture to the side by side. Maybe I can make it a little bit smaller. Maybe I can make it side by side, and maybe the same size. I click and drag. Almost similar, yeah? Or maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah, is it okay? So now we have the picture side by side. This is one way you can insert a picture. Another way of inserting the picture, let's say I want to add two more picture. Okay, I just click after the picture and after this picture and press enter. Not this picture, just because this picture we use wrap feature to bring it there. So if I click after it, nothing will happen. So but this picture I normally put it, so I can press enter. You can see the cursor comes next line. If you have to add another two picture, but not from this technique, I want to use another technique to go to internet and find it. What do I do first? You minimize. No.
Okay.
You go to minimize. Okay. Now I minimize this window. Minimize means I go to the top and click on the minus button. Okay, put the phone down and you go to the browser here. So there are three browsers. You can literally use any one of the browser. I go to Google Chrome. I open it, and here onto the very top I just type www.google.com. And then what am I looking for? Vanilla cake. So I type vanilla cake. Sometimes if your computer can't give good picture, you can go to Google and type and look for it. So vanilla is with a single N, yeah? Not double N. So here, am I looking for shopping or images? I click images. And then I scroll down. There are plenty of images. Let's say I like this image. So I click on that image just once. And then I go to the right side, where you see the preview of this image on the right side here. So, but this image is smaller. Let's try with another. Okay, let's say this picture. Okay, this picture, and I right and move to the right side where you have a preview of this picture here. You do a right click and then you say not save image as. Save image means you're saving that picture to your computer, but it's not needed. You only say copy image. Yeah. Once you copy the image, what I should do is I want to go back to my Word. How do I go back to my Word? How do I go back to my Word? Yeah, how do I go back to my Word? Can you see here on the last three dots I can see the Word software. There's no space, that's why it's not bringing. Let's see if I can maybe I can unpin these two. We don't need it now, right? Yeah. Can you see it now?
Yes.
So now I can see the word. So I click on the word, and I just click the paste. There are two options here, top and bottom. You click on the top one. Always try with the top one first. Yeah. If top one doesn't paste, then you can try with the bottom one. Okay. So I click on the picture. I can go to the corner and make it same size as the previous picture, somewhat similar size, not same, I think similar size. Okay. Now I want to add another picture of chocolate. Same thing. I go to minimize and I go to the Google, same www.google. We are already there in vanilla cake, so I'm just going to change the vanilla to chocolate cake and press enter. Now you have plenty of chocolate picture. Maybe we'll go this size. Click on the size and then I go to the picture here, not here or here, only to the picture, and do a right click and I say copy image. And then how do I go back to the Word software? How do I go back to the Word software?
Look at
At the bottom the Word software is there. You click on it and here you click and leave a space and then you say paste. Okay, paste, exactly. Now I can click on the picture and make it smaller and make it even smaller. Yeah, so when I make it smaller, automatically you can see it came to the next line, the previous line. Yeah, because it knows there is a space, it came. Otherwise, normally if I make it a little bit bigger, it goes to the bottom. Can you see? So what you can do is, if I want to make it here, I click on picture format, I go to arrange and I say wrap text and you say square or tight, one of the option. Now I can move the picture freely wherever I want. Yeah, but again the picture is little bit bigger, so maybe we can just size it to that size. Maybe this size is okay, maybe. Yeah, is it better? Okay, that is how you insert the picture. Normally you can insert from the insert button. If you don't like it, you minimize it and go to internet and then search for it and then get the picture and copy and paste it.
You can go to either internet or you go this one.
Any browser. You can go to Firefox, you can go to Chrome, you can go to Edge, or you can do it from here itself. Edge, yeah? So is it clear, all of you? Okay, don't talk please, yeah? Press enter and then I have to add the preparation. Okay, so I'll just add the word preparation. Okay, I'll just say is it first mix the flour and the eggs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mix the flour, add eggs, salt and butter. Okay, add sugar, yeah, and the flavoring. Yeah. Okay. Followed by milk and followed by milk
the dry ingredients
and water. Yeah. So everything we're doing, water. Yeah, will be followed by milk and water, and then what else we need? That's it, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then mix the stir the mix well until smooth. Until smooth, and then preheat the oven to 180 degree. Is it 180 degree? Oh no, 120 degree. 120, I think. No, 120 degree, and place the mix in a container. Yeah, and bake it for 20 minutes. Now 25 minutes. Okay. Okay, we'll come to the mistake. Yeah, 25 minutes. Okay, and cake is ready. So
What does the CG?
okay, the word the I missed it. Okay, now we have the preparation. So we have the heading, we have the ingredients, and then we have some list of items we need. We added 4 pictures, and then we did the preparation, and then we added the information here. Now I'm going to worry about formatting. When I say formatting means I want to make it colorful and lot of options now. Last time we only saw certain features. We'll do the same and we'll see something additional. Okay. Now, here out of this picture, I don't like this picture maybe. So I click on the picture and how do I delete it? Press the delete button on the keyboard. Yeah? On the keyboard you press the delete button. So what are the picture? Shall we remove this picture also? Yeah, I don't need. Only reason I've showed you how to add the picture. Otherwise, it's two pictures is enough. So here I'm just going to go to the top.
So you move that one up.
Yeah, and then I put it in the middle somewhere here. Now, how do I select the text? So I click before the text, the M, and then select it like this. Yeah, I'm highlighting either from the end to the beginning or from the beginning to the end. So once I done, how do I make the text bigger? Go to font. There is a bigger A and a smaller A, or there is a number. These three options you can use it. Okay. For me, I always find it easier to use this bigger A and smaller A. So what's the size of the font now? 20. I easy clicking bigger A a few times, it's became 20. And then what is the name of the font we're using here? Okay, Calibri is the font. So I'm just going to change it to, let's say, Algerian. Okay. And color of the font, I go to the color here and changing it to maybe purple color. Yeah. Or I can go to more color and see, but let's go with purple color. Now I want to put this title in the middle. So I go to paragraph and I click center. And then I go to font.
You always be there when you click.
Yeah, paragraph. It's already there.
Before you move to any angle.
Yeah.
You will see that it's the center, right?
Yeah, everything is there exactly.
Okay.
I'm showing paragraph, but in your computer,
That's like in paragraph.
in your computer, you won't even see paragraph there. You will see the whole menu itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In all of it, because the projection is too small,
Yeah.
you can only see in this manner.
And if you are moving it, if you show if it's center, it will appear that when you put the click.
Yeah, can you see when you move the mouse here? What does it say now?
Say left.
Align left.
And then left. Okay.
What is it?
This align.
Right.
Right. Oh, okay.
This is center.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then I can go to font and I click on underline. I underline the title. Now I can do the same thing. Highlight it. Go to font. Make it a little bit bigger. Go to font type. I change it to, for example, Britannic bold. Color I can just change it to maybe something dark color. Yeah, maybe even darker than that. Okay, and then maybe another underline I'm putting. Yeah, I do the same thing again. I'm selecting all the ingredients from clicking here, going forward, keep coming down all the way until the chocolate. Okay, or you can do from the chocolate, go backward, go all the way into the flower. Okay, highlight it and then make it again, go to font and make it bigger a little bit. Font, I'm just going to change it to, for example, let's say Chilla. Chilla, yeah, that looks different, but that's not clear. Copper black. Okay, I'll go with copper black. And the color of the copper black, I change it to maybe blue or dark blue. Okay, and then here all these few ingredients I want to make it as a bullet point, bullets. So selection is already there. So I go to paragraph. There are bullet option, bullet numbering. So I go with bullet. I click on the bullet. If I don't need this style of bullet, you go to the arrow here and change it to tick mark or other style, whatever style you want. Normally by default is round. Otherwise you can go with arrow, tick, like that. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go with the tick or the arrow, whichever one is nice. Yeah, so tick. Now I'm coming down here. Okay, I do the same thing again here for preparation. Select it, bigger, underline, font. See, I'm doing a way, but you make sure you also do the same similar way, and you can do many things on your own also. Copper plate, I'm just doing, and then maybe I'm just going to bold it. Italics, no italics, not nice. So I come here and maybe the font can be dark green. Okay, all these ingredients I'm selecting it, and I go to paragraph and I say
bullets.
1, 2, 3, not bullets. 1, 2, 3. So which means that is step 1, that is step 2, step 3. It's like that. Yeah. Or if some people don't like 1, 2, 3, means you can click on the arrow. Either you can say ABC or Roman number 1, 2, 3. But we go with the 1, 2, 3 itself. It's nice. Yeah, we go with this one. And then maybe font, I can make it little bit bigger. Font type, I think I change it to freestyle script maybe, and maybe even bigger. Is it nice or not nice? Not nice. Maybe some other font. This one? Okay, we'll go with this one. And color, maybe we can just go with the gray. Okay, maybe bold. So now, this is what we done in last entry level 3. So what other things we're going to do now? So now, see, I can see there is a space here. Okay, I don't want this two picture occupying in the middle. So I can apply some picture formatting. So how do I do it? So you click on the picture, go to picture format, and you go to arrange, and I say wrap, and I also make this also tight. Okay, or square. And there is an option called inline with text also. There are many options. You can just try it around. Yeah, just we'll go with one of them, and then I can clearly move the picture wherever I want to move. I arrange text wrap and I say tight. Now I move the picture here, this picture, onto the side here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just going to put next to the text itself. Yeah, like this, and make it even smaller maybe. And then the other picture also I'm doing click, arrange, text wrap, make it square or tight, and then go to the top, move it to the top here. Does it look different now? One picture over the other picture. Or there are other picture formatting tools. I can click on this picture, go to picture format. You have lot of other things as well here. For example, let's say correction. For example, we can see that that's too not bright. I can go with other color correction, yeah, like brightness. Maybe just do this one. Yeah, color correction. And here you click this picture, I go to correction here. Maybe, yeah, it's too dull, means I can just go to the bright side and make it brighter. Yeah. Or there are other options like, let's see, I want like this shape from Quick Style. Can you see like album? I choose that one. And this one, I click on the picture, I go to Quick Style, maybe this one. Yeah. So there are many styles from the when I click on the picture itself, you go to picture format and go to quick styles. You have plenty of style, so you just follow whichever one you like it. Okay, I think I'll go with this one. Is it nice now? Looks a little bit different, as if you formatted it. Now I come down, I scroll the whole page. What other feature I can add? Maybe I can add a color to the page. How do I add the color to the page? You go to design, you go to page color, and you choose the color you want. Maybe usually black looks good, okay, or maybe some yellowish color will look good, or green, whichever is suitable. I think gray is okay. I'll go with the gray. Okay. And what other features I can add? Can I add page border? Yeah, I go to page from the same design. I go to page border, and I say 3D or any option here. There are many options. Just go with any option, one other option. And the style, you have a lot of styles. Choose any style you like. And then color, maybe you can choose any color. Maybe we chose gray. Maybe we can just choose black border and see how it looks like. Yeah. And then width of the line, width of the bar, maybe I just reduce it to 2.5, or you can put 3. That you can always play around. There's nothing wrong with it. And when I click OK, what happened now? There is a border to the thing. And the very bottom, I'm just going to come down, and then I'm going to go to the right. So I'm going to go to home, paragraph, and I click right, and I just say by Val. Yeah, like that. I'm just saying. Okay. Here, this is my signature. I'm just going to make it bold, underline, maybe font. I just go to font, maybe Britannic. Yeah, Britannic bold. Color, maybe I just choose something like a light color, so people don't see it like that. They still see it. Okay, this is how you do a word. what other things I can do? Maybe I can add a table. How do I add a table now? Insert table. I'm just going to add one, maybe 2 rows or 3 rows with 2 columns. Okay, or maybe 3 columns. Here, let's say I'm selling the cake, so I'm just going to say cake type. Can you see it? Yeah. Cake size. Okay. And then price. Okay. So type will just say vanilla. Size maybe I'll say 8-inch. Yeah. Price I'll just say 34 pounds. Okay. And then next one is chocolate, 8-inch, and then I'm going to say size is 40 pound. Okay. Now suddenly, okay, I've done the table, but I forgot one thing. I want to add another cake size. Okay, which means I want to add another column, not row, or maybe another row. Yeah. I want to add 2 more rows with 2 different sizes. How do I add another row here? Click to the last and then press tab on the keyboard. Yeah, tab. And then I go tab again. Do I have 2 rows now?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe I can just select these 2 information. I go to home and I say copy and select the 2 other rows and then I say paste. Why did I do that? So that I can rename it easily. Otherwise I have to retype it again. I don't want to retype it. So here I copy that and here I make this as, let's say, 12-inch for both. Okay. And for if I go with 12-inch, I'm only paying 38 pounds, and this one is 42 pounds. So I've changed, add the price now. So it's all chocolate vanilla, but the size is different, and then we added 2 different prices. So I want you to do something similar, not the same, something similar. And here the table looks boring, so I want to format the table. I click on the table, okay, and here under the table layout, you can see there are options here. Maybe we can see, I'm just looking for a color option. Okay, I think so. We can.
Before we first underline.
Okay. No, we don't have to underline. I just make it smaller. And then I just make it smaller. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need this big, so I can go and just change it. I go to, can you see when I move the mouse to the line, you can see a different symbol. Can you see? Like a double-sided arrow going this way and that way. When I get it, click and drag. So now I have the table with the price. Okay. This is how I want you to do a simple word. Whatever I've said now, it's only the basic. From the previous class to this class, something I've added to it. So I want you to do the same thing on your computer now. And if you have any questions, let me know. If not, this video I can play it again. You can watch it. Okay. I'm going to stop now. Let me stop it. Okay, before I stop it, how do I save this file? You already know, most of you. File, save as, browse, and then choose a location. I choose desktop, and I just making a cake by Val. I'll just say upgraded. Yeah, next thing we do, save. Okay, now I close it. Sorry? Ah, yes. Now I think it's a good thing. When I open, where's the document now? Where is the thing again? Making a cake. Okay, let me open it from here. Word. We can also open from here. I click on making a cake by Val. Okay, now this, she was saying, well, there are some spelling mistakes here. How do I correct it in one go? Okay, here there is an option called review. Okay,
Review.
Review, yes. Okay. Okay, let me stop here. 1 minute. I think I'm going to pause. There is a menu called review which is hidden behind it. So I can click on the review and look for grammar thing. Or in the keyboard there is a F7 option. If I press F7, it should come with the thing automatically for some word software. But for this word software, it's not coming. But let's see if I can. Okay. Yeah, it's F7. Okay. Oh yeah. So I think it's working now. Okay. If I press F7, can you see the proof checking is coming now? They say salt. It's supposed to be single T. You put double T. Do you want me to change it? Yeah. What should I say? I should click on the salt and the butter. Which spelling is the right spelling? First one.
Yeah, that one.
And then vanilla. Which spelling is the right spelling? The one at the bottom. The one at the bottom. Yeah. I'm just now you can see all the red color is gone except the word sugar. Yeah. So that I can go manually. I can space it and then any other spelling mistake I can see. I think that's it. Okay. Continue. Okay. Now once you finished it, just click on file and you click save as. I think I'm going to change the location. I'm going to browse. I'm going to change it to another location. Let's say I'm going to change it to documents, and then let's save it there. Okay. Now that is how you save it, and when you finish, just close everything. Close. Yeah. And then I'm going to stop the video.